Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Sim-Alot stream. Welcome back to Grounded 2, where today we're getting back into our playthrough. And guys, let me tell you, I got 5 of the 7 ogres figured out where their locations are, and I cannot find the other 2. I don't know if I missed them somewhere, if they're hidden somewhere else in the park. So what my plan to do today is to go and run around the garden for a little while, seeing if I happen to miss a base somewhere, and if they're not there, start exploring the rest of the park to see if maybe they ended up somewhere else, maybe in the Burgle Lab or something like that. I've been looking all over for them. So let's get in and let's get to it here. We're going to get into our game here. I am, just to show you guys, I was exploring for like 2 hours today, trying to find these. And hello from Finland. How are you? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So here we go. I'm going to hop in here really quick. And you can see I was all the way up here in the Scarecrow, because I know 2 of them are in the Scarecrow, right? So if I come over here and I go down to my orcs, right? I know where the Scorpion is. I know where the Cricket is. I know where the Rust Beetle are, and I know where both of the where the Earwigs are. I do not know where these other 2 are, and that is what we are here to explore and find today. So hopefully we can find those. You spend hours looking for them, and you only have 4 of them. You have, which one are you missing? Which one of the 4 of mine are you missing? Meanwhile, I'm trying to get the ladybug buggy. For some reason, my eggs aren't spawning. So what I noticed is if you're having a problem with the eggs spawning, sometimes you have to leave the area, sleep a night, and then return back to the area. And also, you should try getting the ladybug buggy recipe as well. Okay, hey Edgar, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for coming and joining. See, I'm wondering if it has something to do with getting through this door. I'm not sure, but there's nothing over there yet. I'm going to try to get out of here without getting too burned. Make our way over here. This is lint. That's not what I'm after. Okay. Although my little Pete is getting hungry. So, okay, we have the food trinket on. Good there. So, never mind. We're not getting hungry. I'm hurt. Okay, let's go ahead and consume that bandage. We'll get some healing going. Winter update drop not till the 27th. Unless you want to play in the public test build. Then it's available for you to play right now if you so choose. Alright, let's get through here. Excuse me. Ouch. No, thank you. No more biting. Ouchie, ouchie. Whoa, they're all over. Horizon, how's it going? Kitty Pie, thank you so much for subscribing. I've tried also going down all the different paths in here, by the way. I've gone all over inside of here. I've tried using a bomb. There was an area that you needed to explode with a bomb in here. I tried that out earlier. I had no luck on that either. So I'm not thinking that that's where it is. I know that there's a cricket that's on top of over there, but I'm honestly thinking that we might have to go check some of the older labs in order to find these guys. And I'm really, like, tempted to think it might be the Burgle Lab, right? It might be in there. I don't think this is the right... Is it this way? There's supposed to be a way to get down... Oh, yeah. I need to go through the other way. But I'm thinking there might be over there. But yeah, there's 2 of them. This is the Pincher and the Crusher, or whatever they're called. The Earwigs. So you can get those from there. Just got to be careful when I go over here, because the wasps are over here, and they love to knock me off of this. I've died trying to get down from here like 4 times. Some of the molars are bugged? What do you mean by they're bugged? Like they're calling out that they're there, but they're not really there? That wouldn't surprise me even in the slightest. So far, biggest bugs that we know about. Now you're saying milk molars are bugged out. The passive mutations are not working properly. Some people are saying that their eggs aren't responding for whatever reason. Some people are saying that they're not getting the pop-up for the main quest in this area. So right? Yeah, there's some bugs that they're working through. My buggy can't reach me here. What a surprise. What about here? Can my buggy reach me here? Mr. Cuddles. Thank you. What in the how in the okay. That was wild. We don't have to worry about that. There's no way to them? Yeah. Sorry about the screen issues there for a minute.
This is not a good place to bring a buggy.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. My buggy won't follow me here. My buggy won't follow me here. My buggy won't follow me here. Can you just come up here so that way I can get out of here? Because I would like to just go down if I could. Maybe over here on top. Well, maybe an ogre wolf spider? Maybe that wolf spider's one? I doubt it, but we can try. No, that's just a straight up wolfie. Look, I have looked over here on this wheelbarrow. I've gone over in there. I guess I haven't gone over there yet, so let's try over there. See if maybe there's something over in that section. Maybe we can get up over there and look over there.
Easy does it.
The lack of falling damage with your spider, by the way. Alright, let's take a little peeky here. I don't know if I can even get in here. Oh yeah, I can. I could get in right... I can't get in right there. Okay. Can we not get in this area? That's a question. Do I have to build up there? You just read that there's ogre wasps. Interesting. I wonder where. Oops. Top at the planter boxes, northmost. Okay, we'll go looking. I'm gonna go in here first, because I don't think I've been in here yet. Right? Which this would be considered northmost planter boxes, right? But let's check this spot over here. I have not found any dust mite fuzz in the game yet. Bad Sim. I haven't found any dust mite fuzz in the game yet. I don't think dust mites are in the game. I think that was maybe an oversight, or they forgot to upload a recipe, or they just tossed a recipe in when they weren't supposed to. Something along those lines. There's not a single wasp over here. Oh, Jesus. Yes, there is. How you doing? Well, that scared the crap out of me. There's a clip for you guys. Sorry for yelling at you. Alright, so not over here. So you said by the northmost planters. We could check by the northmost planters. That we can do. You keep getting this weird but kind of awesome glitch where your spider jumps super high. Yeah, I've had that glitch before too, and honestly, never have I complained about it. I love it when the spider jumps ridiculously high. I like that it feels like that the spider is a true travel companion. I feel like that should be the route that they go down. where the ladybug is a true combat tank, the spider's more of a travel companion, and the ant is more of a building buddy. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, he does... The ant, at this point, he's slower than the spider. Okay? Yeah, he can go through ant hills, and he makes you invisible to other ants, which is fine. Sorry, Mr. Ladybug. Sorry, Mr. Ladybug. Excuse me. Said northmost planters. Up there. I can check.
Getting a bit cold up here.
It is the planter boxes on the right in the sectioned off area. On the right? You mean up here? Or you mean like... Like this? Because, I mean, if it... down here. That one. Okay, that's where I just was. Nope, not going to be faster for me to load. We'll try running back over there. Okay. All right. Hey, I'm down. If I can find them. I mean, we know what Sim's next video is going to be. I mean, you know, because then I'll know where they all are. And that's something like that I try to do when I find something that I am struggling with a lot in the game, where I can't find something. I'm like, you know what? I can't be the only one struggling to look for this. And that's where a lot of my, in fact, that's where my first video ideas came from for Grounded, was like, hey, how do I do this? All right, planter boxes up there. Okay. Planter boxes up there. Okay. So first things first. Up the shovel. Okay.
This counts as research, right?
Sure enough. Holy crap, you are absolutely right.
Another one for the compendium.
There's got to be one more over here. Well, there's a drone. I bet you that the one that attacked me down here... No, that's just a regular wasp. Am I going to have to fight this one to get the other one to come out? Oh, there he is. There he is. That's them all. Yes! Yes! You guys are champions. Marshmallow, thank you so much. Oh, man. I was after that for so long. Oh, my lord. Thank you. I spent like 2.5 hours earlier running around looking for these. Gunpowder. Gunpowder is in a couple of different areas. Here, I'll do this for you. First, I will come over here. And I will search it here. And you can see that there's one clump there. There are 2 clumps or 3 clumps over here. And then I'll leave my screen up like this. You can go ahead and like take a picture with your phone, or like take a screenshot or whatever you want to do here for a second. But that's where the gunpowder clumps are, so you can go and find it. Where do you find the regular wasps? They're all over the place, honestly. So, like, if you come down here, if you see these nests, okay, because there's like one right there, right? If you see these nests, which, by the way, there's some that are over here, there's some that are back here, some that are underneath here, some that are underneath the greenhouse right here. The wasps are all over the place, right? I think there's even some that are over here. They're all over. So you don't have to worry about looking for those guys. You're definitely gonna be able to find them. Just look around for them. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Happy to help.
Take a breather, little bug, as Allie would say.
Alrighty. Nice. Okay, so that's done. That's done. I need to go get the crow. I have never gotten the crow. I can't get this one. That's gonna have to get fixed later on. But I haven't gotten the crow. I want to make my way into the Burgle lab to see which one of these guys that I'm missing, because I know I'm still missing a couple of the orcs. And I bet you that most of these are going to come when I do the mixer, because let's look over at the mixer here. Hey, 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 hey. I just needed the black ant part so I can repair my my crow gear. I'm sitting here talking with the crow. So I can repair my mantis gear. Don't mind if I do. Free candy's free candy. Hey Sam, started a new world with my friends and I've been to the common spots with the orb weaver buggy eggs. There's none anywhere. Where should you go? You should go to the new spawn location for the orb weaver eggs. Did you start, if you're on the public test, they moved the orb weaver eggs, just so you're aware. They moved them, come here, gimme. They moved them to this spot up here. They're now in this hedge up here. So that's where you're gonna go to find your orb weaver eggs. Okay, fine. We'll go around. Like the Ogre Wasp? Can I make a mage build? Yes, and the Ogre Wasp was in the same spot where the Ogre Drone was, where I just was. It was in that exact same spot. You just had to... I had to jump up and look over because it's out on like a ledge. Rewind the stream a little bit to right after I got the Ogre Drone. It's right there. That's where I got him. Good jump. There we go. Okay, let's see how many ogres or orcs in here I'm gonna get. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of slaying, it looks like. Oh, come on now. Mr. Larva, this is not a good idea. This is not a good time for you. Okay, good. I hate fighting earwigs. By the way, I got the earwig specialty trinket, though, the other day. Yeah, exactly. But yes, I have a mage build now. I will say that you guys were helping me with that on Sunday. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday, guys. I went out golfing with my family. And I ended up spending the day with my kids and my father and my brothers, so I ended up doing that instead of streaming. So, and then I was like, well, I guess I'll have to take a night off. And I didn't realize it at the time, but I really needed the night off. Okay, so this is orc hornets, weevils, black ants, fireflies. So let me look. I have those. I'm hoping it's drones. I have those guys. Actually, I think I have all of them. Smoking, what's going on, buddy? You just found a gold molar up there too? Okay, all right. I'm gonna do gold molars another night. I'm gonna go out looking for all the gold molars. I'm gonna do that another night. Okay, I'm missing some orcs. Which orcs am I missing? I got 5 of them that I'm missing, and I know one of them is the orc roach. And I'm gonna try to climb the Burgle Tower to see if it's there. So if anybody knows where if anybody can just tell me some of the ones that I'm missing. I think I'm missing an orc drone. And honestly, I think that a lot of these could be gotten if the frickin' raids would work. I'm half tempted to activate this just to fail it to see if that will fix my raids. Orc stink bug defending the orc transmitter on the greenhouse. There's, I don't know if there's one up there. I honestly don't know if there's one. Oh.
Could I get a ride?
The mixer does not fix it? Oh, that stinks. That's a huge kick in the pants, dude. I was really hoping that I could do something to fix it, but that was like my last thought. And I was waiting for today to try it because, like, I'm not getting raids and I'm missing orcs. And I have a feeling like one of the biggest reasons I'm missing orcs is because I'm not getting raids. Oh, man, that is a kick in the pants. Okay. It said, you may have cheesed my jump, but now you don't get to climb this anymore. You jump over it. Can I just like cheekily? No? Fine. 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 We'll do it the good old-fashioned way. We'll just go inside. It's easier from going inside anyway. I've gotten so efficient at climbing up there at this point, it's ridiculous. That's how it is for me. I don't get orc raids and my bed is bugged out. Yeah, same. I can't sleep. Actually, I found out, by the way, if you're having problems sleeping, you just have to wait until it's like 3, 4 in the morning, and then you'll be able to sleep, by the way. But you have to wait until it's that late, otherwise you can't sleep. And it will always say you're at risk of being attacked when you wake up. And I'm like, dude, I don't care. I hope that they attack me. In fact, I want to attack them at this point because I'm missing out on creatures. I'm missing out on these raids, and I'd prefer to be able to sleep. By the way, if you guys didn't know, that's a really, really, really quick way to get up here. And then if you want to get to the other side, you can just make your way over like this. Run up these, run over here, and then you can run along this over to the other side. So yeah, over here you guys were saying there's supposed to be an orc. Now I know I haven't killed these guys. I ran over here, activated this, and ran away.
This counts as research, right?
Because see, there's him. There's Colonel Creeper. But I already had the orc stink bug. I would have already had the orc stink bug because of right to the entrance to go up into the upper area to get to the Burgle statue. So I would have already had the stink bug. I have not tried respawning the Broodmother boss, but my money is on no, that you can't. Oh, crap. Oh, hey, did you see that? Hello? Free stuff. There we go. Now you can come over here.
Could I get a ride? Way less scary
Okay,
to up
come,
here.
Mr. Cuddles.
This counts as research, right?
You guys are already researched. I'm good there. If you guys are looking for the org, whatever they are, scorpion, it is over in this planter, over here, in the greenhouse, if you're looking for it. All right. I do not think that we can activate. No, because this thing is definitely 1000% destroyed over here. Oh yeah, that's big time destroyed. It was right here. It was right there, and it's not there. So no, we can't resummon her. That stinks. I would have liked to have a way. I hope that we get a way. You found a build on Discord. I think it could be one, if not the best in the game, if you'd like to know it. Sure, shoot, Kobe. Why not? Nope, she only drops her chunks right now. The bird mother only drops her chunks. Do I have the orc potato beetle? Excellent question. I do, yes. I am missing the one that I think this is the orc drone, because I have the orc wasp. I think I'm missing the standard orc cockroach and the orc cockroach nymph. And then whatever these two are. So I'm going to take a wee little trip, I think, up to the Burgle base. And we'll just run through that really quick. I want to see if any of them respawned in there. Since we did, I mean, there was an update, right? So,
as Ali would say.
All right, let's see here. Yep, I knew I was facing the wrong way. Hopefully they fix the raids for you. They're tough now. I had 2 orc earwigs and an orc grasshopper with loads of black ants last night. Oof. Oof, that is rough. You know, but the thing is, right, is I'm fine with fighting all of the difficult mobs and stuff like that. Why didn't I just do that last time? I'm fine with fighting difficult mobs and stuff like that and bosses and all of that. I just want them to happen. You know, I'm also missing out on a bunch of raw science because I'm not collecting the orcs. So I'm not getting that raw science. Which is keeping me from progressing. You got an orc cockroaches near the melted army men around the transmitter area. Okay. By the way, if you guys are wondering what's underneath these rotten potatoes, there's one here and then one back over that direction. It's literally, you go in there and there's a couple fertilizer pieces under there. Sometimes they have a candy piece. Not really worth if you're low on bombs. It's not worth like, oh, let me go do this to see if there's something hidden cool down there. Couple candy pieces. That's the most valuable thing down there. Dang doors. The orc wasps are mean. I think I've only scanned one. I think I just looked at it from a distance and went nope and left. Ooh, while I'm here, I need to mix up some glue so I can repair my weapons and armor. Thank you for reminding me. By the way, if you're wondering why I have not put a roof on this, is because I'm trying to save 2,500 raw science to get acorn roofs, because that's what I want to put on here. That's why there's not a roof on here yet. That's why I haven't started second bases and stuff, because I want spiky burr floors and acorn roofs. Now, where's my glue masher? There we go. We're gonna let that run for a little while. I need to do this right now anyway, because I don't have any repair glue. That stuff away. Oh, I got another femur earlier today too. I was going through doing stuff and I got a femur. From the fabulous femurs or whatever they are from the crickets. Come on. Get out of the house.
Way less scary from up here.
Still trying to find some splinters for the snake roof. So here's a couple places. One, there are some that are hanging out over here on this wood pile. Where were they? Over this direction?
Favorite new mode of transportation.
Well, I mean, I thought there was some on this wood pile. Apparently not. Because normally it's these big pieces of wood that have the splinters on them. I know that there is for sure some up near the org labs. There's some over there. I could check my map. Oops. So there you go. There's a couple locations for you. And then here's some more locations for you. So there you go. You could take a little screen cap of that or whatever you need. That's at least what I've discovered so far. It wasn't the wood pile. It was my bench. But that's where you could find some splinters for now. Alright, y'all said near the melted army men. There's some orcs over here I could possibly get.
This counts as research, right?
That's just a cockroach. Nope. 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 Yeah, I can see here's the melted dudes. I wonder if they're inside, right? Hold on a second. Mutations. Steve, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh, come on now.
This counts as research, right?
Oh, you know what it is? Why they're not over here is because I already completed the mixer in this area, so none of the friggin' orcs are over here anymore. I haven't had orcs over in this area since I completed the mixer. That's what it is. The quartzites, they're all over the place. There's not a best place for it. There's not like a spot that has like 100 of it or anything like that like we used to have in Grounded. They're just kind of spread all over. And you can't look them up on the map either, because I tried that. At least it wasn't. Yeah, see? You can't look up the quartzite. You can't look up plates. You can't look up whetstones. It doesn't return anything. You know, I'm kicking myself every day for going through and doing that mixer. Like, I'm so close, because like I've unlocked all sorts of stuff, right? But I'm so close to saying, like, screw it, I'm just gonna start over, because I'm so tired of I can't unlock things because I'm met by a block because I did a mixer or something like that. Or I won't be able to get Trapper Peeper because, or Yoked Blows because I haven't been able to, I won't be able to unlock this because I won't be able to get enough gold cards. Like, anyway, I digress. Let's run over here. We're going to go hang out on top of the podium. We're going to wait to see if Mr. Crow shows up so I can peep him. Yeah, that's a good point. Any hills, any ant hills, any like little caves and stuff that you find tend to have it in there. I would just look anywhere underground. That's going to be your best bet, because it's going to be all over underground. Also, if you just need regular whetstone and regular plating, you can get the recipes to make those. So then you use like larva spikes and stuff. Here's something that's weird. We don't have the recipe for the sturdy plating and whetstones, but yet in Creative with Bugs, you do have it, and it's ladybug parts and stuff like that. So it's weird that we don't have it without it. Dang you. Well, there goes the crow that I was gonna peep. Yeah, cockroach nymphs were in the network center, but I'm gonna go through that again. I'm gonna peep the crow here, and then I'm gonna go through the network center and see if I can get lucky and see if anything respawned in there. You know what? We're not even gonna. Ouch. Hello from Puerto Rico. Maybe you just need to start a new series from scratch on the 27th. Just saying. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I might do that. Just like, all right, new house, new everything, you know. Because, like, I haven't done that much. God, I did it again. I mean, let me rephrase that. I've done a lot, but it's not like I can't redo it all, and it would be fun to kind of start over and run through the game and stuff again. I hate this part, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm struggling so bad. It's this part right here causes me the most pain. There we go. Cool little thing, creative there. Like a brood mother lamp. You need a brood mother fangs. And yeah. Yep, we have all the brood mother stuff that was in the in Creative with Bugs. We have all the brood mother stuff that was in the OG game. You know, mask, lamp, throne, chest plate, armor. I don't know if we have the weapon. I didn't see the weapon. Although I don't know if we have the armor either, actually, because I was going through and looking at. I don't think we have the armor, because I made all the armor and upgrade. No, we don't have the armor. Never mind. Put my foot in my mouth. We don't have the armor in Creative with Bugs. Ogre wasps, I do. They are over here. They are. You have to climb up this shovel, come up right here on a plank, and the drone's going to be right here, and the wasp will be about right here. Okay, so the ogre creatures are like... So, Omnit, in their infinite wisdom, decided that it was going to be an excellent idea to try to redo the orc program to fight back against the orc program by making something using candy, and they made something called ogres. Now, if we go through and we read the lore, let me see, do I have the lore on them? Is it this one? This one? Project Key Lime for Marty, the popping point, origin is sour. Ogre Labs, here we go. Good to address this message. Starting up, I'm gonna call you Pumpkin. Pumpkin, I adore your research into hydroponics and microplastics and hams. Pumpkin seeds are a good snack, but let's use this genetic research for something that's with a little bit more punch. Talk to Candyman from the Super Flavor Project to see if we can work together. That'd be great and mandatory. Love what you do and keep it up, Salone. And then applied Ogre Test 3 on an arthropod. Red Ant Worker. Response none observed. Supervising agent was this. Was inconclusive once again. Injection of fungal mutators into live arthropod tissue yielded no observant result. So yeah, this was them going through and testing to see what they could do to make their own like super creatures, more or less. And that's what the ogres are.
This counts as research,
are a super creature. Right? Well, there was the you guys saw it there for a second. It was there. It was over there. Now I just needed to, you know, come over here. The wasps are bad enough, and now there's ogre version. They do get worse. Good luck if you're killing them, as they're ridiculously difficult. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me even in the slightest. There's a death animation for the mysterious stranger, even though we can't kill her. Yeah. I cannot wait to get over there. This whole area over here with these trees that are all beat up and stuff in this zone and all of this, because there's like a big dock right here. It's really hard to see, but there's like a dock that comes off of this archway here that comes out. And if they don't put something special on that dock, I could see like awesome buildings being able to be put on that dock. But yeah, there's so much potential in that new area over there. Here, Mr. Birdie. You missed the Mask of the Mother Demon. It was awesome. It absolutely was awesome. That was actually, you guys remember, my most OP build that I've ever done in Grounded was my, it was my poison build that I made, and it was Black Widow.
This counts as another one for the compendium.
There it is. It was Black Widow, chest and legs, Mask of the Mother Demon, back when it didn't have a set, so you got the full bonus for it just with the helmet. Black Widow fang daggers, and then the trinket was... Oh man, what was the trinket? Man, what was it? I think the trinket was either adding spicy attack or something along those lines. Maybe it was something that added corrosive. I don't remember. Man, I'm half tempted to go look it up. Yeah, it was something that was really, really, really good. And that all of the venom and poison and all of that buildup, it made it so the poison attack over time was just ridiculous. I mean, it was ripping through things like crazy. And, like, I was doing so much damage to things. That's the build that I killed the Broodmother in 30 seconds with. It's on the video when I did it, too. There's a video, yeah, the video that I made a video on it, yeah. That was Grounded 1, though, and then they nerfed it shortly after. They made it so... ooh, piece candy. But yeah, they made it so the Mother Demon required an entire mask or entire outfit in order to get the bonuses that were coming from it, because, like, the OG Broodmother mask gave venom, attack, and... or increased venom buildup and did venom explosions. And then the armor, or did poison, and then the Black Widow Fang daggers made it so poison was more effective, and did poison attack. The Black Widow gear did poison attack. It was just like everything synergized so well with that build, and I was able just to throw out damage. What in the... oh, I confused myself. It was the power droplet, the trinket. That sounds about right. Well, I thought the power droplet was for... I thought the power drop... no. Because... that makes sense. That makes sense. Which one was the... because there was... I thought the power droplet was for punching. I thought that was my punching build. Because I thought that that was for the Little Fist build. Yeah, power droplet was for Little Fist, not for... you know what? I'm too curious at this point. Give me a second here, chat. Let me see here. Salutations and good morrow, everyone. Be quiet, me. Let's see. Widow legs. Oh, because I had the Fire Ant shield on because it wasn't dual wielding. That's what it was. And then Thor's pendant. That's what it was. Because remember, I got stuck in the mindset that daggers are dual wielding, when in truth it's that daggers were one-handed. So I had the dagger and the Fire Ant shield, and the Fire Ant shield comboed really well. That's what it was. That's what it was. I was trying to figure it out. So it was Thor's pendant, because Thor's pendant did a bunch of bonuses for you and made it so the build was good. But then you added in the corrosive power from the Fire Ant shield, and that made the build really, really, really OP. Hey, that's not supposed to be here. Good question. I don't know if they fixed large pallets yet. We're gonna go check. We can do that. Just grabbing some stuff while I'm over here. Okay. Mr. Cuddles.
Nothing like H2O.
Yes, your house was over here before. We don't live over here anymore. We live over there now. You finished my roofs? Yeah, no worries. happy to help. If all it takes is me loading up a search in my game to show you where something is, I am absolutely more than happy to help you guys out. It's the reason why I do this. I like hanging out with you guys. I like helping the community. It's why I've always made my videos. I mean, even if you go back to my first grounded videos of testing stuff out, one of the videos I made back in the day, one of the first grounded like testing videos that I made, I actually tested like if there was a build limit on how high you could go. And I remember I got to like 100 units high, and I called a unit a foundation because I was using clay foundations, I think. Clay or pebblet foundations, one of the two. And I was using those, and I got to 100 and some high, and I'm like, all right, there is no limit. So I'm like, I'm just gonna jump off at the end of the video, and it was really fun. But that was like old school sim, like long time ago. I'm bad at driving? Oh, absolutely. Oh, I'm terrible at driving the Spider. Real life, I'm great, but Spider, not so much. All right, here, let's see. Still completely broken. Cannot deposit. And then let's check this too. See, now I can sleep here, but it says I'm at risk of being... I'm at risk of being attacked. So we'll sleep. Nice. Nice and shiny. Okay, there we go. Put that stuff away. Oh, I need to take my fabulous femur out now, though. Because I need to keep one of those on me. Put you... No, you're fine to stay out. You away, you away, you away, you away, you, and you, and you. So, like, this is why I don't want to restart, though, because, like, I've collected so much stuff, but it's like, I almost need to restart on the 27th to just kind of get everything that I'm going to need going forward. And then just make sure I peep everything, and if I don't, just reload the game. Like, nope, you didn't peep it, reload the game. Like... Dr. Cuddles wants to give me a hug? Well, I have Mr. Cuddles, not Dr. Cuddles, but I can give him a pet. I can give him a... Stop walking away from me and allow me to love you! Good spider. Have they made any patch notes and fixed anything like buffs or nerfs? They haven't done anything like that yet. And I know we're getting close to the end of their day for today because, well, Montreal, I think they're done, but West Coast, I don't think they're... I think it's still like 3:30 in the afternoon for them. So I don't know if they're done yet. So I don't know if they've pushed an update, if they're going to push an update today. If they're not going to push it today, my money's on Thursday. But I've been proven wrong so many times before. Any of the daggers hit with the crit build, in your opinion? I've used the new earwig ones, and the wolf daggers haven't tried sickles yet. So here's the thing: the new earwig daggers are pretty darn good. I really, really like the new earwig daggers because I like this reaping blades ability that they get. This is a good ability that they get, and then their secondary ability that they get is pretty good too. The sickles, though, the icicles, I wouldn't be surprised if these are still good because of the freeze effect that comes with them. So I would say that these are probably going to be matched with the Crimson Reapers. Two things. One, I'm kicking myself for going down the spicy path with these because it's making harvesting things incredibly difficult. But 2, a lot of the bugs that are in the new area are resistant to spicy damage or are not weak to it. One of those 2. You want a trapdoor spider in the game. That's wild. Love your wolf staggers. I went down the sour with yours. Yeah, I should have just done that. Honestly, like, I was thinking about it, and I would have saved 2,500 raw science if I would have done it. And I was thinking about it, but I decided not to, and now I'm kicking myself for not doing it. They do really need to add a salty weapon back. And as much as I hate to say it, I hope whatever salty weapon we get, it's not the Morning Star. And a lot of people are gonna be like, Sim, the Morning Star was great. I know, but it was so slow. It was so slow. It was painfully slow. Like, the Pinchwhacker nowadays is slow, but that thing was like, its animation was just painful. But that was for me, at least. But I think that's because, you know, I was very used to daggers, which was whap, 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 whap. So, you know. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to go over and I'm going to get myself some acorn pieces to finish up a couple more chests so I can get a little bit more organized over here. While I'm at it, I'm going to get more pine cone pieces, and on my way over there, I'm going to check for raw science because I need raw science. So we're going to look for that while we're on our way over there. Yeah, because I need to make my farming chest because I don't have a farming chest yet to put all my farming goods in. So let's do that. So then I could work on my build a little bit more. How's my day? It's going great. It's going great. I've been busy. I was a little skeptical about my uploads for today. I'm going to be honest with you guys because I switched it up pretty hardcore today. Normally I'm like big first thing in the morning grounded video. And then it's like 2 or 3 of them, at least during update time, where I switched it up and did like a really, really, really nice hightail video and got completely slapped down for loading the hightail video because it just didn't perform, which, whatever. It is what it is. But then I also tried loading a short today, and that was cool. I haven't done a short in years. So I did a short today, and I'm like, hey, this ended up working out really well because I figured out how to get bardic inspiration. So I'm like, this isn't worth a whole video, so let me just make a short on this really quick, and it turned out really good. Just pick up the random dead stink bug on the ground and get yourself a gold card. Why not? Hey, Gabrielle. Have a great evening. Have a good rest. We'll talk at you a little bit later on. Thanks for coming in and hanging out at the Sir Sim-Alot stream. Yes, I love the daggers in this game. You got bardic inspiration. We're randomly confused. Well, I'll tell everybody right here on the that's in chat right now. How you got it is you killed 10 crickets. That's how you got it. And that's how you get it. You kill 10 of them. 10 crickets slain, and you'll get it. That's how he works. It's not random. It's not anything like that. It's 10 crickets, and you get it. You're missing the creature card between the cockroach and the cricket. This one? Between the cockroach and the cricket is the black worker ant. Yep, right there. That one. I can't believe that I got that gold card from that. That was awesome. Ooh, wait. Ooh, wait, I might be able to do this. Hang on. So I've been trying to get one of the eye stalks from these guys. And let me tell you, it's a huge pain in the butt because I have, like, all of my weapons now that are upgraded are all elemental weapons.
Farewell, my friend. Could I get a ride?
I have not gotten a mosquito gold card yet. I have killed so many. Where even is the stupid thing? Where are you, you dum-dum? There it is. I've killed 104 of them. No mosquito gold card. Go home. He's curious if grabbing the corpse of a bug contributed towards gold cards, and you could not have confirmed it any better than that. Yeah, it worked out, huh? You got an orc wolf spider gold card on your second kill. I actually got a gold card for my orc wolf spider on my second kill too. Did you get the one that was down by the booms, the boomstick? Is that the one that you got? Because when I killed that one, I immediately got the gold card. And I didn't even peep the wolf spider with the mysterious stranger, and yet I still got the gold card on my second kill of one. Use spider daggers, you need poison damage over time. The problem is my spider daggers are spicy right now, so I can't actually do damage with them, because if I do, it will cook the bug, and instead of providing me the eye stock, I literally, when I was trying to record my video talking about the shock build, I spent an hour and a half trying to farm eye stocks. I would save and load my game and try different weapons, and I forgot all about this guy, but I was trying different weapons to get an eye stock from them. I probably killed 30, 40 of these guys sitting here doing this and did not get my eye stock because I needed one eye stock to be able to make the shield and could not do it. You've killed 350 larvae and still no gold card? Dude. Savage. Yeah, see? That keeps happening. That garbage keeps happening. Have some snail meat. Mr. Cuddles!
I'm ready for pickup!
I'd like to go for a ride. Oh, yeah. That's how I collected that stink bug, is I was on the back of my buggy. I collected a stink bug corpse and got a gold card. So yes, that does work.
Take a breather, little bug, as Allie would say.
There we go.
Science you can touch.
Hey, you know what you guys don't like? Spicy damage. I also need their parts, so that way I can make repair glue. Okay. No raw science. There's some acorn shells. I got, what, 6, 7 of them? I need 16 right now to finish my 2 floors, or my 2 staircases. Might as well. Some high-level bandages from these guys. There we go. A couple goo from you. There's an acorn. So I need 16 pieces, and I need probably another 10. So I probably need like 26 acorn pieces right now. Nice. Oh, don't mess with me, game. I know I suck at jumping, but dang. The other thing about starting over on the 27th kind of makes sense too, because then I'll be able to go around and grab all the raw science nodes that get spawned in when they're fixed.
Specimen dispatched.
Excuse me, taking a peek, looking to see if I missed any nodes in here. That's a big boy right there. Hey, look, there's another acorn right there. I just got to see if Big Angry Boy's after me. Woo! Got launched a wee bit. Your day is going great. Just finished your English final. Nice. Full respect to finishing up English finals. English finals are a bummer. I was never very good at English. I was always more of a science guy. That's why I like space and stuff like that. There's the thing. I like space, right? I hate the ocean. I don't understand. Space is way more dangerous than the ocean. I also hate heights. And yet, I like the ocean. Well, I hate the ocean, I like space. And space is really, really high in the air. I think it's the infinite possibility is what I like about space. Ooh, we got the super jumps. Woo! You gotta love having the super jumps, dude. Do.
Irregular covariance happens to Z particles. Easy does it.
Oh. I was hoping that there was a way up from here, but it looks like new. What are you? What? What is happening? What is it? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like. What are you? Ew. 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 What are you? Don't do. Ew. Don't do that. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, it's starting to look normal again. But that was... How did you get up here? Anyway. Ew. I mean, pretty rust, right?
Way less scary from up here.
9 out of 10 times you get snail eyes from snails using the pinch whacker. Doesn't surprise me. Super hops.
Science.
There we are. There's... I think I had 1,300. And I want to say I've gotten 800 more. No, I have 2,900. I have enough to buy my... ooh, hey, look, another one. I have enough to get my blueprint. Hey, look, another one. Okay, either I really sucked at collecting raw science in the beginning, or like they respawned at some point, because I don't believe that I sucked this bad at collecting raw science. I mean, I'm by no means a professional, but I mean, this is like borderline embarrassing how many of these I've gotten. Especially so quickly. And yet I can't jump. Do I still stream on Twitch? From time to time, yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right now with the update and stuff, I was so focused on making sure I was delivering quality streams for you guys. I'd been so long since I was actually streaming and stuff like that, that I was more focused on quality than quantity. And Streamlabs doesn't handle multi-streaming. It says it does, but it doesn't handle it very well. And it's really hard on your PC and ends up making stuff really jumpy. And I don't like how jumpy it gets. And like what I had noticed is when I was multi-streaming a lot, I was having a lot of issues with the game. It's like with you guys were like, you're lagging, or the quality was really, really, really crap.
Dispatch.
You know what's a bummer about being over here? Is I also have a quest for over here. Which one is it? Because I kicked myself for this too. Okay. Defeat the orcs at the candy stash. Well, the candy stash is right here, right? Okay. But the problem is I did the... I already did the mission for... I already did the mixer, so I can't do this. Just miss raw science on the handle? What raw science? On the handle for what? The backpack? Or the handle for the cooler? This was not the area that I thought I was going. The handle for the backpack? Cooler on the picnic table. Ah. Oh, I was definitely in the wrong area. So, yeah, if I come down here, and I go on here, oop, wrong way. Down here. Okay. If I come in here, no orcs. Doesn't matter what I do, no orcs in here. So I'm perpetually stuck with that quest. So I think a restart on the 27th is definitely going to happen. Because I think that with that, I know the build I'm going to end up going for. I know what I want to do. I know where things are going to be. I know what to make sure that I do before I leave areas and stuff like that. All right. Look, a Scorpino. Hey, buddy.
What a fascinating substance.
All right. Do I see any more? I know I missed the one on the cooler handle. I'm not going to go back and get it, just as an FYI. I'm just not going to right now. Just seeing if I can spot any. Just running around here before I go back home. We'll unlock our pine cone roofs and we're able to start building again. I forgot. Oh, okay. Spider lived. I did not think he was going to, but Spider lived. There. That's a big one, too. Oh, no. It looked bigger than it was. Oh, man. The jokes I could make. Anyway. Shoot a snail in the eye with the bow and you get the eye parts. Orb bugs, how many have we found? I found all of them. I found them all now. I know where they all are. I am victorious. Thanks to you guys. But I have... Boop, boop. This one, this one. Here we go. All 7 of them. Am I going to... Does the sturdy quartzite respond? I don't think so. You're still missing the last 2. These 2 is the org wasp and org drone. They are over here in this box. Jump over, go through to the wheelbarrow. Go through this wall. Walk up this shovel. You're going to end up right here. The drone's right here. And the wasp is right there. Okay. Am I going to get the gold cards for them? See me how we're deciding right now whether or not I'm going to start a new game come the 27th in like 7 days. The answer is very much up in the air. I don't know the answer to that question. Possibly. That's what we'll say. Possibly. I'm leaning towards probably not. Hey, by the way, you can't sit in the throne of Pwn. I don't know if that was on purpose, but you can't sit in the throne of Pwn. Do you think the story will reset like they did with the updates in Grounded 1? Not on the 27th, I don't think so, no. I think that when they launch the game officially, that it will reset. Because what they've done here is not that story impactful, unlike what they did in Grounded 1, where a lot of the like wording and stuff like that all got switched around, so they had to restart the story. I don't think that that's going to happen with this one. Okay.
A little elbow grease and ingenuity, as Grandpa says.
I should have the I should have the burr weeds to do those. I thought I had spiky burrs. I should have those. Sorry, guys, that I'm going quiet and stuff like that. I'm thinking. I'm trying to plan out what I want to do. So, sorry if I'm going quiet all the time. Darn, looks like you'll need to make a new save to get the gold cards from the first orc raids. Yeah, if we're in the same... If you're in the same... Stuck in the same spot that I am, yeah, probably. Where you have to go through and get... You have to undo the mixer. Which, I'm hoping that they just make it so there's a way to, like, repair it and just do it again. Even if it's not worth raw science. Just so we can, like, try to farm gold cards that way. Even if they make it so you don't get raw science, you don't even get bug parts for killing the mobs. If I could get the gold cards for the orcs that way, I would be more than happy. You're just stuck with that? You don't have the first Mysterious Stranger gold card? It's your main problem? Same. Same. Alright. Let's see if I can snooze. If I can, we will. Then we're going to go get some spiky burrs. Okay. Let's go grab some spiky burrs. Map. Search. Remove this. Go to search buttons. Spiky burr. Put that on. Lots right over there. Okay, perfect. Let's grab water. Put my torch away. Is it possible? It would be nice. If that is possible, it would be nice to get a version of the waft emitter, but an orc version. I think it'd be like an orc version, wouldn't it? And I would just like to have the waft emitter back. Like, that thing was sweet. Made for great bug grinding spots. Alright, let's do this. Oh, the Mr. Cuddles. I need a snuggle.
10 legs total.
Let's do this.
We're a crab.
We gotta go get spiky burrs.
Take a breather, little bug.
Look.
As Allie would.
Have you guys seen this wood pile? I think I've talked about this a little bit, but have you guys seen this wood pile? Tell me this does not look like, one, the wood pile from Grounded 1, and two, really? Say you're gonna put something into the wood pile without saying you're gonna put something into the wood pile. Like... Yeah, when I saw that, I'm like, oh yeah, we're getting termites back. There's no way we're not gonna get termites back with that. Unless they just leave that like that, which would be just silly. In my opinion, that would be silly. But hey, what do I know? I'm not the game developers. I don't work here. I'm just good at making videos sometimes. Lucky we made a backup before we went to the public test build because the Discord updated saying that if you did the quest out of order flow, there's a chance to soft lock you in the future progression. Yeah. We did the quest out of order flow. Well, I don't think that I did it out of order. I think that, you know, and I also think that, you know, the fact that I'm going to be going through and restarting anyway at this point, I think I've committed to that that's going to be a thing. That I am comfortable with, you know, that being, if I accidentally did something wrong, me being soft locked out. Wow, there really are a lot of spiky burrs over here. Holy cow. Maybe I'll have to make a quick little video on where to get some of the rarer resources. Spiky burrs, pine cones. Hey, buddy. My bad. Didn't mean to drop that on your head. Some of the other stuff that's up in the garden area. Was that lint on the backpack? Good question. I'm not sure. I can check with where I am. It would tell me. I mean, it should have told me. Okay. Apparently, it's not saying that there's lint anywhere over here. For some reason, this is closer than this. Make that rare resources video. You got it. Because then I could talk about early game LG too, because I think that that's another one that people need. Because I could talk about burrs, LG, pine cones. I could throw in there for fun, which I think I might do as like a joke on the video. And if you're wondering where pumpkins are, big surprise, you might get them over in the pumpkin patch. Oh, maybe. Because I mean, I could talk about fertilizer and stuff like that too, but some of the stuff like the spiky burrs, there's just better locations to go get a lot of it. Any idea where are they going after the update comes out next week? Yes, actually, I do know where they're going to be going next week after the update comes out. After the update that comes out next week on Thursday, their next focus is going to be getting playgrounds ready for us, which Sir Sim-Alot is going to be doing a lot with playgrounds. And I do not mean I'm going to be making playgrounds. I mean, I will be playing a lot of playgrounds. Figuring out playgrounds. Literally, if it's made, I'm probably going to play it in playgrounds. As long as it's not vulgar or really boring. But I'm probably going to end up playing a whole bunch of maps because I would like to keep the grounded streams or videos going. And if that's how we're going to do it, then that's how we're going to do it. But aside from that, after playgrounds, because I know that's what you mean, they are going to be working on our pond-like area, right? So they're talking about the water update. So if you go to the old school road map, which if I go find it, let's see. Let me see if I can get it from here. Do. Let me see. Oh, I'm on blah. No, not there. Let's see. We'll just pull it up here really quick. Okay. So if we take a look here, we are looking at watery bases, water buggies, smoothies 2.0, swimming 2.0, zip lines, tier 4 equipment, omni tool tier 4 equipment, more watery equipment, watery bases, and then it says the something. That's what it says right there. The something. I'm not sure what that is, but that's where we're going in the summer, at least right now. And there's kind of a spring update that goes in here a little bit, like a wee little spring update that goes in here. That's for playgrounds, because playgrounds is supposed to be right here, but it did not make the release. So that, my friends, is where we are going next, is we are going watery. And if you're wondering where on the map it is, it's probably going to be right here. Probably going to be this area. Because if we go all the way over here and we look out from this doorway, if you get high enough and you look at the right angle, it looks like there's a dock right there. Do I like the woolly aphid? Yes. There's treasure? Awesome. At the toy soldiers? Probably. I love the peeper functionality that helps you find resource selected in the resource filter, especially now since the lint parts are so small and barely visible. Yes. Also, I just want to say as well that one of the things that I was a little bummed out about is this used to be 3. Now it's 1. It's supposed to search 3 things at a time. Now it's 1. I don't know why they did that, but I guess maybe it's just to make it a little bit easier, maybe a little bit smoother on the engine, but I liked it better without. I liked it better when I could search 3 things, but I'm picky and set in my ways. I thought that was amazing when we got the resource finder right away. I was like, and it's right there in your map so you can always access it. I was like, this is sweet. You better go and look if you could go to the corner of the ice cream car, or you get a better look if you go to the corner of the ice cream cart and look over the area because it shows you a lot more. Yeah. If you guys want, I could run over there. You guys want me to run over there? We can go over there and look. Yeah? Sure. Yeah, sure. That's what we're getting. We're getting some yeahs and some sures and some okays. When you open Peeper, it shows tracking with a few spots. You think they just need to reinstate it?
This counts as research, right?
Yep. Yeah, see? Up there. Boop. Tracking. 4 things. Map. Resource finder. 1. Yeah. Okay. Let's go get chili, shall we? Let's see. Any, mini, miny. I need not you. I need you. I need a sizzle, so I need this guy and this guy. And then I need you know what? Good enough. Good enough. Do you know if we have changed / added anything to the previous areas that they are expanding on, i.e. the pipe to the northwest, the garbage ranger station has what looks like an unfinished Omnit base? I don't think that we have anything like that, and I don't think we're going to get anything like that. And I'll tell you why. Because I bet you a lot of that stuff plays more into the story of the game.
Take a breather, little bug.
So it's like there's going to be more you can learn with the story. Maybe you'll have to return back there, because it seems like after playing this update, they like having us go back to places we were before, right? They want you to run all over and collect things and traverse the map. And I think that that might become a norm. So I think it would make sense that we have to go back to certain locations after we get a certain trinket, like before when we had the assistant manager key card, right? You guys got to think, they're probably going to take the majority of what worked really well, which the assistant manager key card worked really well, and they're going to bring that into Grounded 2 from Grounded 1, right? If it worked in that game, they're going to do it again. You want to go for surgery soon? Oh, Funkle, I hope everything's okay, man. Seriously. I hope everything goes well through everything and that you come out of it quick and heal quickly. I'm sorry that you are hungry. That is a huge kick in the pants. Excuse me. Sorry. Didn't mean to jump on top of you. It's cosmetic. Even still, man. Surgery's surgery.
I should protect my internal organs somewhat. This area is positively Siberian.
Oop. Crap. Put the wrong frickin' perk on.
Safe. I'm ready for pickup.
You know, I should have gone the other way. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have gone the way that goes underneath the cart. Probably would have been better.
Science.
Irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particles. Nearly hypothermic.
Let's go around the back side of the cart and go that way. Where do you find the cactus petals? Around the cactuses inside of the greenhouse. They are in there.
Are there flying cars yet?
There is a whole bunch of there's a whole bunch of cactuses underneath heat lamps in there.
I'm ready for pickup.
We'll go around the back side of the cart and I'll go up that way. Honestly, I'm kind of more comfortable going up that way anyway.
Can't move.
The other thing about being down here is, if I remember correctly, you can go in this water. Use it as a reset point before you run in here. Alright, let's see if I remember how the heck to do this. You hoping that they add every element for mage? I don't know how many more elements they could add for mage. They have like salty left. I don't know what other elements they could add for mages. I mean, don't get me wrong, the mage builds are awesome, but, like, and I'm not saying they're not awesome. Don't worry, I only ran the complete wrong way. I'm just saying that, you know, I don't know how many more elements that they could add. I think that we are probably going to get one more, because they're talking about more status effects. Why do they make holding torches warm you up? Why do they do it? Or why don't they? Why do they? Because it's on fire? That torch is on fire right there. It's like holding a hot coal near you. Oh, you gotta be. Ugh. Literally falls through the tiny hole on the leaf. Like the one hole I could fall through there, like walking over there, I fall through it. Right before getting out where I would be warm too, so I had to freeze one more time. Yeah, so looking out that way, see, that's why I was saying I think that this
counts as research, right?
Is going to be where our pond is probably going to end up. You can see kind of a wall right here. I think this is going to be where our water is. I don't know why there's a bike there. Maybe there's just a bike thrown in the water. Maybe that might be where the water is. Not really sure, but I think that it's going to be somewhere in this direction, right? I have no idea what they're going to put over there. Maybe that could be it. Not sure, but all we have is some pipes, a light, a tipped over picnic bench, a dead tree, sadly, and a bike with a trash can and a tipped over bench over there, and then a table that looks like it's got some stuff on it, and then a couple more bikes that way. But yeah, as of right now, that's kind of what we have, and you know, where we're going to be going next, because we have like that, and then we have all behind this stuff too, because like if you look on the map, we technically have like all back here behind the greenhouse, behind the pumpkin patch and all that. We have this little spot that's back here where they could probably do something. Maybe something that feeds off of over here. Maybe there's nothing because there's just a wall here, right? It could very well be that that becomes nothing because there's an actual, like, fence here. Like an iron fence. See how there's an iron fence all along this here? Which could very well mean we don't get anything out here either, which this is just a big iron fence. Right? So, maybe. But yeah, we still have all of this area down here to go. Trudy? Making a comeback as Trudy? Trudy might make a comeback. I don't know if they're going to make a koi pond, though. I don't know about a koi pond. I think that it might actually be like a fishing pond, like a little like fishing spot. So we might have other types of fish in there. Increase mosquitoes tenfold. Rob, why do you hate me? I thought we were friends. As we know right now, but the empty map is so big that might lead us out of the park. Maybe. Do I know what the next... What do I think the next buggy will be to come out? If I was to guess, I think that the next buggy, the water buggy, I think it's going to end up being a water boatman. If I was guessing. I think it's going to be a water boatman. I don't... Although I could see them doing the diving bell spider pretty easy too because it swims pretty good. I just know that the water boatman swims pretty good. So it wouldn't surprise me if we had a water boatman. Will they fix the gold card for the first Masked Stranger fight? I don't know. Because I don't have the first Masked Stranger fight. And if you think they fixed it by going through and doing something else, by making it so you're facing said person again, possibly, not really, could happen, maybe not, that is going to be completely different if you were to so-called peep them. But without any spoilers, because I didn't say it. I mean, they can do... Quake, they could do diving bell spiders. Like, I don't think that there's not going to be diving bell spiders. I was more talking about what I think the what I think that the buggy is going to be. And I don't think that the buggy is going to be something like... Because, I mean, it has to swim, right? And if we think about what's swimming already, and seeing how they're calling it a watery buggy, it's probably going to swim deep underwater. All right, so you have to take that. Now put it together with the fact that if you're going to have a watery buggy, it's probably going to have to make it so you can explore more underwater. Well, if it's going to make it so you can explore more underwater, unless you have a bubble helmet, which even with the bubble helmet, you still had to breathe. So, you know, you're going to need something that's going to provide oxygen. Well, if you have something like a water boatman or a diving bell spider that specifically is going through and giving you oxygen the whole time, then it would allow you to be underwater for a heck of a lot longer, and then you can go and explore more, right? So that's why I was leaning more towards those two things, because it's like, it just makes sense. Cool. Double cool. Yeah, yeah. See, that's why I was saying diving bell spiders have water, have the air bubbles. Danger, 230 volts. Let me just turn this on really quick. Nah, that doesn't work. Anywho, back down here.
I wish I'd brought my mittens.
Hey, bro. Yeah, I totally forgot where my way out is. You want to point me to it? I don't think it's this way, but we're going to go down this way anyway. This is where you go get your icicles, by the way. If you didn't know. If you're new to the game and you're wondering what the heck is down here.
I'm almost medically frozen.
Icicles are right there in that little freezer rock that's right there. That's where you go get the...
How long was I frozen? Are there flying cars yet?
Not yet. Right here. But alas, I have already retrieved them. Whoops. With lily pads in the last grounded, you're hoping the buggy will be a frog so you can traverse the shores as well. Well, here's the thing, right? Like, if we had, if we got a frog, right? So say it was a frog. One, you'd have to grow it from a tadpole first, and that would take a long friggin' time. Then, it would be absolutely massive, right? Frogs are not the size of ants. So, and you are this, you can ride an ant, right? Now I know it's a video game. Sure, it's a video game. But still at the same time though, you're not the size of an ant. Or you are the size of an ant. A frog would completely dwarf you. Some are pretty small. I agree, some are pretty small. But, I mean, you're talking like a poison dart frog. Right? But, I mean... But then again, you know, if you compared... Well, I've had this conversation before, where, like, if you compare the size of an actual orb weaver to the spiny orb weaver, okay? I actually have a spiny orb weaver in my backyard. I don't know if I ever told you guys this. I think I took a picture of it one time and loaded it on Instagram. But I have a spiny orb weaver that lives in my backyard in my tree. It's about that big. That's how big it is. Now, we also have orb weavers in Texas. Okay? I have seen orb weavers make nests in trees in Texas. Orb weavers are about that big for their body. Before their legs. Orb weavers are big.
Nothing like
so when you think about the fact that the orb weavers in this game are tiny, but the spiny broodmother, the spiny orb weaver, is massive. It's like, okay, well, you know, they didn't go for complete realism, which is completely fine because I prefer it this way. I like the way that they have it. Because the yellow, the distinct yellow of the orb weavers just looks really good.
Can I get a ride?
You know, it's funny that you say the broodmother in real life because honestly, it's the reason why I haven't killed it yet. Like, and gotten it out of my yard. One, because there's no reason to. It's just nature living its life, right? It's not hurting me any. It's not low enough for the kids, or it's gonna get into the kids or anything like that. And two, you know, grounded, right? It's kind of like having my own little broodmother in the backyard. It's like, well, if I ever got shrunken down to the size of an ant and I needed some broodmother pieces, I know where to go. I'd have to climb a whole friggin' tree to get there, but I know where to go. Why do I have my Omni tool on a weird button? So that is on a weird button because before, when the Omni tool was E, pressing E to activate the Omni tool, and talking to your buggy was pressing E, and our buggy would constantly walk in front of me. Instead of activating my Omni tool when I was trying to build and stuff, I would just sit onto my buggy. So instead, I switched out the button so that way that wouldn't happen anymore because it was happening so often that it was irritating me. So instead, I just switched out the button. Do not recommend. It is a huge pain in the butt. Fine. I will do it with the buggy. Sure. Come here. Come here. Stop sitting over there. Come here. Come on. What about your middle mouse button? That's what you did? That's not a bad idea. I also have like a mouse that's got like 3 buttons on the side of it too. I probably could do one of those. But you know when you do something for long enough that you just kind of get comfortable with it?
Farewell, my friend. Can I get a ride? 10 legs total.
Thank you.
We're a crab.
Sorry, there's raw science over here I'm trying to get. And with me being absolutely terrible at jumping puzzles, this was just faster.
Science.
You saw Weevil once and it was really cute. No more than 1 millimeter long. And they have a really long nose. They do have really, really long noses. They don't do their long noses justice in this game. They have really long noses. You should take a look at the coiled hose and the orc brigade in it on the wall by the ogre base. 4 gum. Find the portal. Find the portal, huh? Okie dokie. You want me to go over there? We go over there. I actually got a pretty slick way to get up there too.
Specimen dispatch.
It's not really slick. It just kind of makes sense. But we'll go over there and we'll do it. Let's do a quick drive-by. Boom. Boom. Put my stuff away. Hop off the buggy. Put the actual gear on. Actually, before we go running away. Really fast. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And then we're going to repair. 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 Very good. All right. We'll see if it's just your game. Hey, man, I'm all for the Portal. You know what I'm saying? I've played Portal before. I think, Jenser, you were asking me about that before. If I had played Portal. Yeah, I've played Portal. I like Portal. But it was one of those games like, yeah, I played it once. I'm good. You hate the wolf spider armor's new crafting recipe? Bring a dandelion? Okay. Yes. I'll go back and grab my dandelion trinket. I have a dandelion. Where you have like 200 things not unlocked in the science shop. You have like 200 things not unlocked in the science shop? I mean, I'm all for falling to the floor. Did it just... Okay, no, it didn't shoot me back. Okay, we gotta go right back into the loading portal again, guys. Sorry, I forgot my Won't get stuck, though. Hey, I'm here for not getting stuck. Okay, run out here really quick. Grab my dandelion tuft trinket. Look at the new crafting recipe. You want me to look at the new crafting recipe for the wolf spider armor? Lint? It's got some lint in it. It's got some lint in it. And then some silk rope. Is it the lint? You don't like that it's got lint in it? But you don't have to go to the garden to get lint. Although you do have to go to the garden to upgrade your weapon to your axe to tier 3. But do you? Yeah. No, yeah. Because the axe to tier 3 was... I don't have my note anymore. Mantis pieces? And... I don't remember what the axe was to get to tier 3. But you just have to get the axe to tier 3, and then you can get lint pieces right from the picnic table. You don't have to go to the garden. So what about it don't you like? Bring 20 clay, too. I mean, you know, you guys are telling me to try something new. And now let me tell you guys, I got found on YouTube specifically for trying new things. I was one of the first people to break into the base for, where's my clay? You. Are you my clay? No. One of the first people to break into the haze base in Grounded 2 before they unlocked it. Because I went through the wall and was able to explore the entire haze base. Go back, you can see my live stream. I was playing with a guy named Raptor. And that's one of the first things that I did. Where is my clay? Look, I'm blind, but I'm not this blind, right? I must have used it all. That's okay. I got clay right here. Anything to build a ramp up a few stories. Sure. This should give me 10. Clay's just the easiest. Clay's super duper easy to gather, especially with where I'm building. How did I get banned for what? I didn't get banned, I got found on YouTube by the audience because I figured out how to do it. It used to be only blueberry, now you have to use lint, so you have to progress even further in the game to get it. Oh, yeah, I understand why that would be frustrating. What's the likelihood of something like the sandbox to make Return to Grounded 2? We have something kind of like the sandbox right now, kinda, because the heated areas that are in the greenhouse technically are like the sandbox. We don't have the I will say, let me finish my thought. We don't have the ant lions in the... Okay. We don't have the ant lions in the sandbox over there. But I will say the likelihood of us getting some sort of sandbox is extremely high. It knows what I'm trying to do. Is extremely high. Think about it. They're talking about adding a playground to the park, right? Unless they put wood chips in there, which, by the way, wood chips would be an incredibly huge pain in the butt to try to climb over as the size of an ant. So it only makes sense they give us sand back, right? So that could be very well a spot where we definitely get some sand as a sandbox because they put a whole playground in for us. Yeah, no, I have, as far as I am aware, I have never had a strike on my YouTube account for doing anything for Grounded, anything for gaming, anything like that. Especially like going in. And actually, I asked the Obsidian, because I've gamed with them over in the Casually Grounded live streams before. I've had conversations. In fact, I even have Eric's information because I used to message him back and forth about stuff for Grounded. I've gamed with Chris, with Shyla, a couple of the different sound directors and stuff over there. Heck, I literally raced Eric in Grounded. I raced him through the hedge, from the beginning of the hedge all the way to the hedge base, and won. Which, you know, it's not that big of a deal because it's like the man develops and works in this community manager for the game, not somebody who plays the game constantly like me. But yeah, so I asked them before, hey, does it make you upset when I go through and I like break the game and get into the map and stuff like that? Does it bug you that I do that? And they're like, no, if you can get in there, then we left it there for you to get into. Like, you're in there. All right, let's see if I can break the game. You really like the butterfly wing animation? Yeah, me too. I think that, like, because back in Grounded 1, moths were my favorite creature in the game, because they were really, really, really good. I like the moths. Well, there goes that piece of gum. I definitely didn't want that there, Mr. Cuddles. Can you just... You know what? Just stay there.
Some independence.
The crack just on the other side of the gum. Okay, yeah, we'll go over there in just a minute. Let me get my gum. Oh, let me make sure I also have my tuft equipped. And remember what the heck the button for the tuft is. Ah, the portal. I see what you mean by there. He wanted to play soccer. Yeah, he did want to play soccer. Want to play soccer with my freaking gum piece. All right, here, let's do this. On you go. Left shift. All right. Into the unknown. Oh, crap. I live here now. Ouch. Hey, that's a pretty darn good look at the other area. Would you look at that? That's a pretty darn good look at the unreleased area. That's fun. Wonder if I can get out of here. Did I save? I'm not worried about it. Worst thing that's going to happen is I die, and then I have to load my game. Here, can you go outside the map for me there, Mr. Cuddles? Can you, Here, let's do this.
Farewell, my friend.
Sometimes you can summon your buggies. And they can push you outside the map. Nope, that didn't work. I don't have the stuff to build anything to get out, but there we go. That's another look of outside the map. But there we go. We have officially fallen through the map. Got a little peeky poo. Go to that hill. What? This hill? Yeah, see? Like it was nothing. Just walk through the hill. See? I'm good. Okay. That works too, yeah. Just I'm like, well, we're just gonna go out of here. Just gonna exit really quick. Sir Tanks-a-Lot, you're cool and all, buddy, and I plan on having you around for a long time. But at the same time, I will definitely take Mr. Cuddles. Mr. Cuddles, can we not fight everything that you see, though? That would be really awesome. Thanks, bro. You know, here's one thing that honestly, like, is making me question. This, and I'll say that this is where I spent the majority of my time. Last time I was over here was exploring this area. Okay, let's look. You got stuff all in here. It's like everything from here over is just missing things. And I don't know what their plan was here, but like just looking at this, right? I'm like, okay, something is not correct because there's items or places where you can find things all over, but then I'm like, this is why I spent so much time over here running around, is because I'm like, the ogres have to be over here somewhere because there's just nothing. Speaking of being over here though, see if I can give you guys a little peeky out here for what I was talking about. Oh, come on, get up there. Climb. There we go. See what I mean?
This counts as research.
How you can kind of look out and see there's kind of like a dock thing out there. You can't get out this way. I did spend a good amount of time trying to, you know, escape this way like this.
10 legs tall.
There's not a way for me to escape this way. I've tried. Do the bugs respawn because the Rust Beetle org, I have defeated it 5 times. Yes, the orgs respawn. Thanks for taking the venture with me. Oh, yeah, no, awesome. It was awesome, man. I like going through and seeing the new stuff in there and trying to find ways to get out. Heck, I might see if I can do something to really, really break out, you know? Go into creative with bugs and see if I can find a way, you know? Because I only have, like, a day or two before they patch that up. I used to be able to use, like, console commands and stuff like that, but they don't let you do that here anymore. But I used to be able to do that to be able to get around the map and stuff like that. And I used to do that on live streams back when I played G1. I'd just all of a sudden like, all right, well, let's just teleport over here. And then I'd teleport places so I can try things and type in commands and automatically build half my base that I was working on. Sorry you're asking me once again, but anyone know if ogre bugs respawn? Yes, the ogre bugs do respawn. I'm not sure if you didn't catch my response to that, but yes, they do respawn in all of the locations where they are, including the cricket all the way on top. They do respawn. I have killed the scorpion. He respawned. I have killed that rust beetle 4 times. He has respawned. So don't worry. He will respawn. So in case you're trying to get a gold card, you can get it from there. Spent a while down there. There's a sweet little spot that works of an exit. Almost seems scripted sort of thing. Maybe. It's probably meant for creators like me to get distracted and go, look, I found something that gets us out of the map. So we don't find the actual places where we can get out of the map, you know? Yeah, I remember I used to be able to get into like a whole... I used to load my game for Grounded 1 and I could put in a specific command and literally open an entire different version of the game. And that's how I found like the Black Ant Hill before it was released. I found the pond before it was released and everything that was in it. I found I was able to like all sorts of stuff, which I really wasn't supposed to do. Nope. And I got a lot of stuff. I need to go back home and actually empty my inventory, get myself a little organized, maybe make a couple more chests. When are we getting a red... When are we getting red southern scorpions? Ah, hope there's an ability to do and get mods. There is an ability to get mods. In fact, a friend of mine, I'm sure you guys know him, Mediocre Milton, has already been modding his Grounded 2. He found one that he liked that he was making a series on. I'll be honest, I didn't really look into it at all, so I don't know what it is, and I don't know if it's good. He said that he enjoyed it, but that's pretty much all that the info that I have for it. But if you guys want to check that out, he's got a little... Whoa. Did you guys see those ants just kind of spawned out of the ground like that? I don't like weird ants doing weird things. There is no escape, only Zool. You guys see that? You guys... You guys see that? I got a black ant egg.
Less scary from up here.
That's a first. Don't know if anybody else has got those yet. It's for food. Okay. Tunnel web spiders would be interesting. Not sure if geographically it'd be appropriate, but playing co-op and watching a friend suddenly be dragged under would be awesome. Yeah. Time to go back home and cook it. Time for some delicious egg food. Sorry, there's normally a square that appears in this base and my other one that I can use to fall through the map. So I was just looking to see if I could find it. Poached eggs are over easy? Depends. But I'm not an over easy guy, I'm more of an over medium guy. But poached eggs are only used for Eggs Benedict, in my opinion. But over medium eggs do go on all sorts of things, like cheeseburgers and all sorts of good stuff. Oh, you know what I just didn't do? That I ran around, got all that raw science for, and just never did? Unlock my perk. Or my thing that I got all that raw science for, my roofs. I never unlocked them. I spent all that time getting all that raw science to never unlock them. What you got?
How are things going? You must have some questions. How can I help you?
About the park program.
Topic. As it turns out, combustion engines don't... Our engineers went on. So, one of the research initiatives of the park since the dawn... Of course!
Okay, yeah, lady, we've already talked about that. Oh, there's the omelet. I see what you're saying by it's used for food. Oh, I see, I see. I got excited. I thought I'd be able to hatch a black ant buggy. That is a bummer. I was hoping. But alas, earwax. You're getting sleepy, so I'm gonna go make a protein shake and go to bed. Well, have yourself a fantastic night. We'll see you a little bit later on. Enjoy your rest, my friend. Oh, and how's it going? Okay. Okay. So, let's see here. So this is going to end up with a little something like this. Oops. Well, something like that. And then, yes, we'll do that. But I'm actually going to take this up a wall because I want my bedroom to be double tall. And then this should be... God, I'm happy they added gables to the game. Because this should end up right there. Very nice.
This counts as research, right?
You know what? Let's not do that. I was gonna do that, but let's just not do that. That was kind of stinky, so let's just not. And then I'm thinking that go there like that. That looks good. Gonna give me a nice roof.
Grease and ingenuity, as Grandpa says.
Look, I'm finally, you know, gonna have a roof over my head. Kind of. If I stand right here. Perfect timing too because of the cooked egg talk. Yeah. Okie dokie. So, I need more spiky burrs. I need more stuff. I fell through my floor that I thought was built. Whoops. And I can start putting up some stuff over here, including some half walls. I got a gable right there, too. So I could put this guy there like that. Whoops. Not up there like that. Dum-dum. Like this. And then we take a nice flat wall, put that there. Then you take a nice gable. That guy. There. There we be. Got that nice and sealed off. Over here. We are just going to take one of these dudes. Where are you, bee? Go like that. And then we are going to wall off this spot. Should I do like a little window? Like a little peeky window up here? I think a little peeky window would look okay if I just took that and put it up there. A little somewhere to let in the non-existent sunlight. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and then take that guy. That's not exactly the look that I'm after. Also, Withered Foxy, thank you so much for subscribing. That's not exactly... Hold on. But that sure is. Okay, and then we're going to throw another gable over there. I set a gable over there. Oh, it was there for a second. There it is. No, it's not. Ah, dang it. Go gadget jump. Nope. Jump. Nope. Go gadget jump. Okay. One more time. Nope. Okay. Put it where it's supposed to go, at least for now. Grab this guy, put this down. There we go. That'll at least get me shut in. Now I just gotta go up there and cancel that out. Where's my spider? Mr. Cuddles! My buggy can't reach me here. You can reach me here, though.
Quite an efficient way to get
Come with me, sir. We must jump onto our roof. Very good. You did a great job, Mr. Cuddles. We're doing wondrous things today, you and me. Why is that? Oh, because that's spiky burrs. I can just see through it, even though it's up there on the outside. Kinda. I just need a lot more spiky burrs. And to finish this, apparently. Apparently I need some pebblets. Finish that up really quick. That might actually, if I get that, that might push me to comfort level 4. Which would be nice, because then I unlock more decorations. 3. I need one more rock. Give me a rock. I literally need a rock. These all look like rocks, but they're not rocks. I'm running around looking for a single pebblet. There's one. Need more spiky burrs? I need a lot more spiky burrs. Yeah, my non-existent... Don't worry about my non-existent sunlight. I also have to worry about my non-existent rain underneath my park bench here. This is important. Comfy. Oh, it didn't do it. I for sure thought it was going to. Dang you, comfort! I tried to put the fireplace in here, but it was not having it. It was like, no. Good try, but no. Here, let me show you. Just take this guy. And I was like, oh, now you want to work? Just tell the community, oh, it's not working, because it just doesn't work. And then boom, as soon as you walk in your house, say it doesn't work. It works completely, perfectly fine. Awesome. Did you find the other 2 ogre you were missing? I sure did. I found all of them now, and I'm very happy about it. I will most definitely be doing a video on it a little bit later on, but yes, I did find them, and I will show you them if you need them. I will show you them right now. I have... Here, actually, I'll just do this. Ready for this? Okay. Rust Beetle. Scorpion. Cricket. Cricket. Earwigs, both of them. Wasp and drone. So that is all of them. But I will go through and do an actual, like, guided video and stuff when I'm done streaming tonight. I'll go through and I'll record it and I'll get it uploaded for you guys so everybody knows where all 7 of them are. Man, I was really trying to push to get my decoration level up today, but it doesn't look like I'm going to quite get there. Like, there's not much more that I need. Ooh, wait, I might be able to do this. There we go. Okay, that didn't do it. I can make one of these. That do it? Oh, closer. We're almost there. I'm trying to get to tier 4. Ooh. Sure. That is not... Okay. What? Wait. Wait. It's just placing 45 degrees. Like, you see that, right? Like, I'm not going crazy. That's actually happening, right? Yeah, it does that. Don't know why. Yeah, that's not supposed to do that. Just so we're all aware, that's not supposed to happen. Wow, that was... That actually made me giggle. Looking at that, I was like, no, that don't do that one. All right, that'll be one. I'll look to see if that one's reported out to Obsidian. I'll throw a bug ticket in for that one and make sure they're aware of that one, because that's not supposed to do that. And we got to make sure that gets adjusted, because it's probably just something with the coding where it goes to lay down, and instead of being placed down where they have it, they just need to rotate 45 degrees or what have you.
A feat of miniature engineering, that one.
Let's see here.
Super cozy.
There we go. Perfect. Pedal bed, pine cone tables, pine cone armoire, burr partitions, some more good stuff. This frickin' cool vase. This frickin' cool vase. Hey, my grandfather clock. Oh, this is my favorite decoration from Grounded 1. I had one of these things everywhere, dude. These were great. Ah, I miss those guys. Those were awesome. That was the best. Didn't like that since it came out. I'll still report it. Maybe they'll see it and try to fix it. I don't know. I'll still try. All the bedroom stuff. Nice. That's all back again. I can actually make my bedroom now. Good old pine cone table. A trash can. I don't sleep with my trash. There we go. Hooray! Home! Cozy and home. Alrighty. Alright guys, well that's gonna do it for me for right now. I will tell you guys this. I'm gonna be playing Hightail again tonight. If you guys would like to come and watch, I'm probably gonna start in about an hour and a half, right around 8:30. If you guys want to come and watch me, you're more than welcome to come and hang out while we come and play Hightail. I hope to see you guys all there. I haven't launched the stream yet, like loaded it up and said I'm going to do it, but I will be online. So if you guys want to come and hang out and watch Hightail a little bit later on, I'll be there. I'll be playing it, and I hope to see you guys all there. I do appreciate all your guys' unending support. It's been absolutely fantastic, but I'm getting out of here. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Bye!